It's not Tuesday, it's Thursday.
I had this dream the other day. In the dream, I wasn't a cop. I was some downtrodden thug who had to steal to survive. An officer caught me, put me in prison, but it didn't end there. They also arrested you and everyone else who was close to me.
No.
And we were all placed in the same small prison cell. We couldn't get out, but on the other hand, everyone else couldn't get in. And it was such a relief. I'm telling you, it was such a relief.
I can arrest you if you want me to.
Yeah.
Not yet, Linda. We have work to do.
Kinky. Damn it, is that me being sexually suggestive again? God
How much
damn.
longer till we're there?
10 minutes.
Time to get another ban.
What? We're in the middle of nowhere, and you're telling me there's a town here in the mountains?
Not really a town. Only a few houses, I think.
Oh, great.
15 minutes later near the crime scene. Just wait for us, Justine. I want to meet with the officer at the crime scene, then head for the police station in town and call it a day. Where do you want to meet? Where do you want me to park the car, boss? The Mindmobile? What? Can we please call it the Mindmobile? You have to pay me extra for that. Just leave it here, right? I'd be surprised if anyone cared. Okay, this looks cute. This looks cute. Can I not talk to you? Oh, excuse me. See, the crime scene's in the other direction. Well, how am I supposed to know that? I know, I just wanted to test you. Definitely. Okay, let's have a look at what we've got here. I like the art style in this. It's like... I don't know what art style would be called, but I don't know, I like it. And next to enter it, visiting buildings will cost you time. You'll have to spend time up front at this location. Time cost is shown by the clock icon. Time on the lower left side of the screen shows you how much time remains. Okay. So I've got to be like, we just passed the crime scene. I know, I'm just exploring. That's so vibrate. Is that from the power washer? Has it made you like... Welcome back. Are you back now, or are you about to fuck off again? Anyone here? Hello? Hello, you're the Mindcop. I've heard so many tales about you, so I'm Officer Bartley. Welcome to Marilyn Crater Camp. Are you doing the other half tomorrow? Linda, what colour is his voice? It's blue. 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 Represents calmness and responsibility. Excellent traits for a police officer. Could I get your full name, please? Sure, Kenneth Bartley. Greetings, Officer Kenneth Bartley. I am a Mindcop, and this is my assistant, Linda. Partner. I'm looking forward to working with you on the case. There's the cameras at the school. Of course, you're watching the cameras at the school. So what is this place? Merry what camp? Maryland Crater Camp is a tourist attraction centered on a big old rock thingy. Most people come here for hiking, but I guess some come for the rock. We're pretty far off the track here. Wait, you're like checking your work cameras to try and find your lost sunglasses. Okay. Now away from the nearest town. During the season, the people who work here also live here. It's basically a tiny settlement. Is the body upstairs? I'd like to take a look. Yeah, yes, upstairs. Hello. Dead. Well, here we go. Press B to enter inspect mode. In this mode, move your vision cone with R. Objects in your vision will light up and you can press right bumper to inspect them. To exit inspection mode, press B again. Maybe like Linda, I think. Inspecting things costs time. We check the clock icon to see how much time the inspection will cost you. Wait, what? Linda is my inventory, okay. B, okay. Wait, this is really cool though. Let's say she looks pretty young, maybe in her late 20s. There's some kind of mark between her eyes, probably a birthmark, multiple stab wounds to her stomach. I'd say at least 3 stab wounds, maybe more. That sounds like a crime of passion to me. There's too much blood. She definitely bled out. If the stab didn't kill her first, doesn't look like wasted a lot of time searching for the murder weapon. The knife is rather big chef's knife. There's no brand name on it, probably one of the cheap ones. It was a frontal attack, so she definitely saw her attacker. However, no visible indicators of any kind of fight. So it's someone she knew? Probably? Maybe? Crime of passion. No bruises, no broken fingernails. She even has long fake nails and they appear to be completely intact. If she did scratch the guy, there's a very high chance we'd find his DNA under these. Well, there won't be any autopsy report for at least 2 days. Science boys always take their time with these kinds of things. Maybe we should look at the blood? Oh, hang on. This is a bit... We need to sort of like face it. Okay. The floor, it's wet. Doesn't really smell like anything. Oh, is it not blood? There's a note. Post-it note. It reads 3 lamps for Judy and Michael. We got a name? 2 names. Maybe? I don't think we have time to inspect everything, do we? Maybe we do. It's a small workshop table with a cutting mat. There are various knives and scissors lying around, along with a bunch of maple leaves. That's not incredibly helpful. Oh, can we talk to you? Press A next to a suspect to open the interaction menu. Here you can pick one of 3 options. Question, mind, surf, and arrest. However, you'll always need to pick question first. After you've completed your first questioning of the subject, the other 2 options will be available. Right. I mean, he's not going to be like the suspect, is he? Like, he's a police officer. He got there after the crime was reported, so... We've only got 17 minutes left after this. Wait, this is sick though. Like, so do you think, Officer Kenneth Bartley? What? Huh. Well, your thing. Tell me what happened. You're in charge here, yes? Oh yes. Yes, I'm in charge. The chief is on vacation, so now yes, I'm in charge here. So yes, I'm doing the thing. Who's doing the thing? Mind showing me your police ID real quick? No, of course not her. It is. It's adorable. Well, this is her house. Her name was Rebecca Goodman. I know someone called Rebecca Goodman. That's really weird. Her housemate found her last night at 1 AM. I arrived here at 2 AM. As I said, it takes quite a while to get here from town. The housemate said that she was still alive at 8 PM when he left the house. If that's true, someone probably broke into the house during that time and surprised her. The forensic scientist he sent hasn't arrived yet, so apart from the housemate and myself, nobody's entered the crime scene. Well, the housemate is currently the main suspect, right? Where's his housemate now? Staying at the hostel. I told him to take a bed there until things are resolved. Did he not get questioned? They're in charge of the hostel anyway. Well, Rebecca was in charge, I think. Adam is usually running the bar. His name is Adam.
Huh.
Yes, sorry, Adam Gray, I think. Does she have any enemies you might know of? come here relatively often, so I got to know everyone who lives there by name, but I don't really like actually know anyone. I've never witnessed anything but peaceful behavior. Do you know if she was in a relationship with anyone? No idea. Any witnesses? If I had any witnesses, I would have told you by now. Yeah, maybe that was a bit of a dumb question, but feel free to ask the neighbours if they heard anything. You haven't done that yet? As I told you, I don't exactly have a big team at hand. Spent my whole day at the parents' house trying to explain to Robin that her daughter's being killed. I don't think she got the message. Why not? What about the dad? Paul doesn't speak, so he's in a wheelchair and Robin takes care of him. Plot twist, it's the dad. He doesn't actually need a wheelchair. He got up, ran to her house, killed her, ran back, and then, yeah. New topic was condition. She, however, I think she lives in her own world now. After the basic questioning, you can choose to discuss other topics or stuff you found through your investigation, but that still costs you time. Well, I don't think talking about his condition is gonna, like, be that helpful if, like, about his stuff. Stop talking. Like, you've unlocked all 3 options for the interaction after prologue. It's up to you to do next, but for now, please continue with the mind surf. Okay. He's nervous. He's like a young detective. Where's Linda going? Mind surf Kenneth. These little, like, cutscene bits are adorable. What? Wait, what? What? Welcome to Mind Surf, don't worry, you can just watch for now. While the Mindcop is slowly surfing towards the finish line, the ejection counter will count down to 0. Once it reaches 0, the target's point will eject the Mindcop and the Mind Surf will fail. Okay. Mind bullets will be shot at the brain in one of the 9 lanes. When a mind bullet hits the brain, it creates a tear, and a mind cloud of the same colour will emerge. Okay. When you get 3 mind clouds of the same colour in a line, you'll score points. This will delay the ejection counter and help the Mindcop reach the finish line. Okay. What the heck? Each time you match 3 mind clouds, a mind bullet will be shot at the centre of the brain. You'll be able to use this to line up mind clouds in new ways. You can make matches vertically, horizontally, and diagonally. What is going on? First, I'm going to rotate the brain out. Okay. Okay. This is so weird. I mean, I'm vibing with it, but it's so weird. Oh, we could have... I'm getting a bit confused. I'm like... I do get it, but I'm like panicking a bit, I think. Oh yeah, I am panicking. I'm trying. Oh well. It's like quite tricky and kind of stressful, honestly. Hey, this is stressful. I don't know why it's so stressful, but like it is. Oh, poo. I need a red, please. Right? I think I'm doing it. Kinda, maybe, I don't know. I don't really think I've needed to move yet, so... Oh no, are we about to die? Or did we do it with like 1 second to go? We did not do it. I think I'm really bad at this. We were so close though. What a weird game. No, you do naturally surf, but you get like a bit of time back when you... Oh. So you always surf, but then when you match, then you get like more time. So you have to like, yeah. Oh, there's too many reds. Oh wait, here we go, this should. I don't know why that one was bigger, but... Okay. Thank you. Welcome to the Sea of Thoughts. No. I know there was 2 rows of 3, but one of the balls, like in the brain, was like really big and glowy. It looked kind of like swollen. Yeah. Welcome to the Sea of Thoughts. These 3 doors are your window into this person's mind. What you see here can be a memory, but it can also be a thought or just an abstract manifestation of an emotion. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Like maybe, you know, if you've got a red there and then another red goes into it, maybe it becomes like a super red or something. I don't know. But we've had that happen. Maybe it has to be like, I don't know, 2 reds go into it, or because we've had like, yeah, I don't know. The truth door shows you something that is at its core a truth about this person. The lie door will always show you something that isn't true, and the uncertainty door sometimes behaves like the truth door and sometimes like the lie door. What? Okay. What do we want to go with? I'm thinking lie, maybe. Fan club meeting. What?
Oh.
You there? Thank you for the biddies. I hope you get the best fish. Nice Mindcop costume you got going there. Now you need to practice your moves. Where does this? Okay, so we can't. Okay. What's going on? Want to take a pic with me? Hello, good man. Welcome to the annual Mindcop fan club meeting. Interested in buying a Mindcop fan shirt? So you guys all really like the Mindcop? Yeah, man. You don't have to be shy. Not here. So if this is a lie, does that mean that they don't like Mindcop? You have to be shy. Not here. Here we are, all united in our fandom. Okay, I'm getting the gist of it. Sharing our love for the man we idolize, chatting about all the cool things he does, and buying neat fan shirts for only 25 bucks. That's what this is all about. Okay, cool. Bye. No. You got a trout and a front does a chilled. Okay, we'll do the truth. Oh no, oh no, no, no. Oh god, oh no, god, no. Rebecca. Okay, so that's what the liquid was. He threw up. Oh shit, oh shit. I should clean this up, right? Stop it, I kind of threw up at the crime scene. Contamination. Idiot. There are a bunch of footprints in the blood. Let's see. The victim is wearing socks. There are also these shoe sole prints. They aren't small and more likely to be men's shoes. The print shape isn't really all that helpful. It could be hiking shoes, maybe rubber shoes, or simply running shoes. I'm honestly not an expert on shoe soles. Anyway, I should memorize these prints. Someone other than the victim walked through the blood. Their shoes left these prints. Okay, that's helpful. We just need to like examine everyone's feet and then get your dogs out. Necron, was it you? Show me your toes. Bark. Who are you? Who, me? I'm the killer. What? Oh yes, I'm the one. I'm the one that killed that poor girl. Oh, what a tragedy. Oops, now I've told you. Now I'm done for. Game over. What are you gonna do now? What are you gonna do to me? It seems to me you're shaking in fear. Shut up. Are you going to do anything? Is there anything you can do? Do something. Arrest me. Wow. Oh no. I think this cop might be a bit of a coward. Help me, please. Why are you talking to me? I'm not a person. I mean, that seems like it's gonna be the truth, right? That seems like he's basically scared of, like... Yeah. So he hates being a Mindcop, I think, because that's what the lie shooters said, that he really liked it. So does that mean he hates being a Mindcop? Upgrade your mind bullets. Wait, bullets of this colour will be more effective. Yo! What colour are we upgrading, guys? I'll let someone decide. If you want. Oh. Purple! Yeah, purple's the best colour. MC, you done? Justine will be mad if we let her wait for hours. Justine is always mad, besides she's getting paid for waiting. Let's just come back tomorrow, it's late. It's time right now. Normally this would automatically end the current day, but you haven't finished the prologue, so you'll get some extra time. You may be able to spend this extra time inspecting the crime scene, but don't worry, you can come back tomorrow if you want to. Okay. Alright, I'll wrap things up. Let me have a word with the officer. I want to question him again. About a topic? Him throwing up, maybe? Let's talk about how you threw up all over the crime scene and then cleaned everything up. What? How? I've seen many offers tossing their cookies over old and rotting corpses, but this is ridiculous. The blood, still, that's not the worst part of this. The worst part is that you decided to clean up the fucking crime scene. I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mess with any evidence, I swear, I just cleaned up. I just cleaned up the puke. You're wrong about that. Also, don't act like this is just a minor mistake. Anything else you might want to tell me? No. Listen, I know I fucked up, okay? I told you everything else. I did. Look, can you maybe, keep quiet about this? I'm not here to have anyone to lose their job. I'm here to find a killer. Make sure to tell me everything from now on. I will. Okay. Can we talk about the footprints? I found footprints near Rebecca's body. They look like this. Wait, footprints? Where the hell did you find them? As I said, right next to the victim. Are they yours? No. No, definitely not mine. Maybe from Adam? Well, we know who... Adam is a roommate. Why would his footprints be... Unless he found the body. Maybe he found the body. It's Adam. Adam, Rebecca's housemate. I told you that. Yeah, okay. We want to talk about... Let's talk about your stuff. Oh, that's like items, I guess, if we had any. We'll talk about Paul's condition. I don't really know any details. He's in a wheelchair and he doesn't talk as far as I know. He doesn't talk at all, not even sometimes. As far as I know, he doesn't. He hasn't whenever I was there. Who could tell me more? Probably anyone. Robin should know, but she can be difficult. Maybe ask Gabe about it. Who's that? He's an old friend of Paul who lives in the house next to the bar. Okay. Am I done here? Are we done here? Not quite, okay. I think we are, but I wouldn't mind... MC, it's really late. No more snooping around for today. Oh, okay, I can't snoop. I wanted to snoop. Goodbye. Goodbye, Linda. Oh, I'm getting told off. I think it's bedtime. We're now late to the police station in the nearest town. You must be that Mindcop fella. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Amelia. With the big boss gone and pretty everyone running things here, it's my pleasure to meet you, Amelia. I'm the Mindcop and the lady sitting over there is my partner, Linda. Look, I'm sure you hope for a bigger station, but this place is actually overstaffed considering how small and quiet it is here in Timevale. Anyway, if there's anything you need from us, just ask me. If you need to arrest someone, feel free to use our cell. Cell, as in one cell, singular? Yes, there's only one cell. Partner. What do you do when you have to arrest someone but there's already someone in the cell? Well, it never happens. And in the rare case it does happen, we simply release the person already in the cell.
Ha.
The little robot one? Wait, what do you have it set as? Do you have it set as a robot? You can change it. I have the... Does it? I have the purple... See? I don't remember where the settings are. Is it chat settings? It might be chat settings. I don't remember. But yeah, you can change the which emotes you use, like which set of emotes you use. I didn't like the robot ones, they're kind of weird. I mean, we're talking about people who drank a little too much, not murderers. Well, maybe now we should be talking about murderers. Let's just hope that it's only one murderer. In books, it's usually one guy who ends up being the mastermind behind everything. In books, Linda, that's Lady's voice. What color is it? Pink. Does Linda have I know the word, but I've forgotten the word. Fuck. You know where you can like taste sounds and stuff? It might not be in chat settings, I'm not 100% sure. It might be in like normal settings or something, like your profile settings, I don't remember. That's the one. Pink, the colour of affection and care. Amelia, would you describe yourself as a particularly kind and caring person? Nope. I want Linda to tell me the colour of my voice as well. I feel like I'd be like a shit brown or something though. Let's look at the evidence you collected. Press X to open the notes menu. The notes menu keeps track of suspects, locations, and topics for you. You could also use it to look up tutorial messages and revisit to see if thoughts for characters you successfully mind surfed. This is like super cool though. Kind of pretty useless as an officer, but on a more personal level, I guess he's bearable. He usually keeps to himself, which I like. Recap time, recap time. What's your feelings about all this? I don't know. She's pretty. I mean the victim. Not the type you'd expect to get murdered in her own home. What kind of murder would be more fitting with her type then? I don't know. Vanishing without a sign and being found dead in the woods years later? What? Okay. Okay, and you say I'm the morbid one? We're getting sidetracked. Either someone broke into a home or she knew the murderer and let them in. I think I can think of at least one other possible scenario. Let's not focus on conclusions like that yet. Tell me, what do you think about Kenneth? I don't like him. Why? I don't know, it's his vibe, I guess. He seems like the kind of guy you can't really rely on, which sucks because he's a cop. He just seems like a coward, honestly. Like, harsh. Is it? I don't think so. Well, maybe. Can I rely on you then? Of course, MC. You need something done? Not today, get some rest. Okay, thanks. Yeah, like, I feel like Kenneth isn't necessarily a bad guy. He's just, like, a bit of a coward. You know, head really isn't really in it. He's in the wrong profession kind of thing. Like, yeah, maybe lacking a few brain cells. Do you want to do some mind surf training? Actually, yeah, that would be good. We're mind surfing Linda? We start with 62 seconds. Oh, and remember that has a brain on spot matching SoundCloud, Mindcloud. That Mindcloud will level up. Okay, so yeah, it was, yeah. I think we can. Bad pallets. Wait, what are the gold ones? Oh, they're yellow. They're just yellow, aren't they? I'm stupid. Ah! Oh god, I'm like panicking. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. There's too many things coming in everywhere and I'm getting confused. Ah. Although we do have a lot of seconds, so maybe we're doing okay. Okay. Yeah. Sorry if that was too easy, MC. We're done for today. End of the line. No. We don't get to, like, probe her brain. How do you feel? Great. That was good. Thanks, Linda. We can do another session tomorrow. Why don't you snoop around the police station? I don't know. I want to snoop around everywhere. Okay. Maybe it's time to go to the hotel and call it a day. Well, I would imagine Linda has quite a high, like, constitution, so it's not easy to mind, you know, so she can just sort of put a block in, you know? She'd be like, no. Green Crown Inn.
Well, I can certainly be too good at my job. If I stopped too much crime too fast, I'd need a new job, wouldn't I? Being too good at your job can be a huge problem, you know. If Robin Hood steals too much money from the rich and gives it all to the poor end up becoming the rich.
You just steal back from him, it's fine.
Robin would have to steal from them and give it all back to the new poor, formerly rich people, undoing all of his work, until, of course, someday it shifts again. It's an endless cycle of Robin Hoodery.
MC, that makes no sense. He's supposed to stop when everything is balanced, and so are you. Your jobs would then become keeping the balance.
Yeah, I guess. But keeping the balance just sounds boring. Also, not being able to get wealthier than other people would fuck up society, wouldn't it? You know what's not boring? Crime and justice.
You know, when I was in college, I wanted to be a police officer. Night, Dad. Sleep well. Hey, look, Linda, it's a proper welcome party this time.
Ha!
Hello, I am the Mindcop, and this is my partner, Linda. Oh, good to meet you too. I've heard great things. I'm Joshua Donovan. You can call me Josh. That's what everyone calls me. These will like come on, I got one courtesy question. Come up in dialogue. Text to quickly bring out your notes on them. Okay. I've heard you already met Officer Bartley, and this, I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Huh?
My name is Mary Sason. They sent me here to do forensics. I was on my way to the crime scene, but I thought I'd take my chance to introduce myself to you guys first. If I or the guys in the lab find something, I'll get back to you. Feel free to seek me out if you have a question or need my expertise. Lovely, pleasure to meet you all. Are you an officer too, Josh? Oh no. I'm the owner of Maryland Crater Camp. Also makes me the employer of a lot of people working here, including Rebecca. Anyway, the terrible news has, of course, spread quickly through the camp. And I've told everyone to stay at least 5 more days until we've hopefully figured out what happened. You must know the season is basically over now. Normally after we have our little end-of-season party, most folks will simply leave this place until next year. I can't make people stay forever, you know? That's quite alright. 5 days is more than enough for me to solve this case. Thank you very much for your cooperation. It's appreciated. Okay, that's good to hear. Do you already have a lead? I'm sorry, but if I did, I couldn't tell you. Just let me handle everything. Oh, and Mari? If I find any important evidence that needs further inspection from the lab, can I bring it to you? Of course, but one at a time, please. You'll find me at the crime scene. Oh, yes, about that. The blood patterns on the floor there. I might have accidentally erased some of them when I spilled my drink yesterday. Wait, I'm taking the blame? No, he should, like, own his shit. Very stupid of me, I know. They're kind of ruined now. Wow, that's awfully unprofessional. Like, what? No. Totally. I hope you know that I'll have to put that in my report. I mean no offense, but none taken. Put it in your report. Don't worry about it. Is that all? Are we done here? No, I think that's all. Oh, if you haven't already, you probably want to talk to Adam. He's Rebecca's housemate and the one who found her that night. Officer Bartley probably mentioned this, but Adam will stay in the hostel for now. It should make things easier for you. I said all I can, but I'll stick around if you guys have questions. Of course, we don't have to do that now if you have other things planned. It's up to you. I'm always available. Most of the day you can find me in my caravan. It's hard to miss. 5 days to find the killer to win this game. The killer must be held in jail at the end of the last day. Okay. Yeah, I know, but I didn't know that would mean like, oh, I'd like cover for him, you know? I just kind of figured, oh, that means I'm not gonna like, you know. Task is challenging. Don't be discouraged if you find it difficult to piece everything together. For those who enjoy taking notes, now would be a good time to start, but it's not necessary to enjoy the game. Oh no, do we have to like actually have a brain for this? Arresting a suspect will always end the current day and cause the Mindcop to drive back to the police station. You can only hold one suspect at a time in the station's jail cell. Suspects will stop cooperating when they or their loved ones get arrested. What's that? I don't think I want to enter that. I think maybe we should enter the crime scene. I just want to... This is only a demo. You can't go wherever you want in a demo. Okay, nobody told me. Where can I go then? Only to the hostel or back to Rebecca and Adam's house. What? That sucks, Linda. I can't work like this. Who is this guy? Is that like a taxi driver or something? I'm thinking we enter the crime scene soon, like first. Into the garden. Oh, I think yeah, I'm going in the garden. I feel like that's a good place to look for clues, right? Oh, that looks like it goes up to the window. Bunch of bushes and an apple plant that's climbed up the side of the house. This house was built fairly close to the side of the cliff. It looks like it's possible to get behind it, but I don't see anything noteworthy there. Okay. It's locked. I could try picking the lock. I'm not good at this kind of stuff though. Should I go for it? 30 minutes? Fucking hell. Let's not do that for the time being. I'm gonna go back to the street. Make sure I did everything. I'm ready to leave. Yeah, I think so. Gnomes! See if there's anything to inspect out here. I need to try and like limit, you know, how often I'm like in and out. Looks like all the people have gone. Might search the car. The car might have something in it, I don't know. Probably Rebecca's car, isn't it? It appears to be empty. Can't see anything worth investigating in that. God damn it. Okay. Let's go in the house. Eesh. This looks super messy. Does that mean someone's gone through it, or is she just a messy person? Like, you know? Oh, there's some papers there. No, put it back. Some papers here. Maybe they have something like tax-related documents addressed to Rebecca. Nothing spicy here. Pooh. Why does she have an ashtray in like every room? Oh, this looks like she was moving out or something. Maybe Adam was jealous. Or like maybe he was like first, but it might take a while. 15 minutes. I think it might be worth it to go through her purse. Maybe. Tissue, cigarettes, a hand mirror, a hairbrush, small makeup bag, a pen, very pink wallet. I suspect this is Rebecca's wallet. There, Rebecca Goodman. She was born Timevale 32 years ago. Nothing else of note in the purse. Smaller box, a bunch of art and craft equipment, brushes, paint, tubes, glue, cardboard, scissors. Bigger box is a bunch of seemingly random junk. Cables, pop-up speaker, mirror, bong pipe. A wine bottle and a pair of rollerblades. Underneath the rollerblades is a hair clip that spells out the word fun. Next to that is an old Police Boy game cartridge for the Neo Drive. Heard the series was a spiritual predecessor to the Mindcop games. Maybe I should hold on to this. I'm sure no one will notice if it's gone. What, have I just stolen shit from a crime scene? Yeah? Where'd you lose them? Box full with books, suitcases, a pair of shoes. These shoes don't match the print I saw. Should I take the time to go through the box in the suitcase? Yes? I think going through stuff is useful. Boxes, books, DVDs or DVD player. Most of them are either crime or love stories. A piece of paper was folded into the corner bookmark, put something on it. It looks like directions to a place labelled a secret hideout. Oh, okay. Clearly not drawn by an adult, but maybe it's actually leashed somewhere. The suitcase is fairly empty. There are a few women's clothes and cosmetics in there. Okay. Yeah. You can do that. I believe in you. Huge pile of cardboard boxes. At first glance, I can see some bowls, some Christmas decorations, and a bracket, 3 vacuum flasks. Going through this box will take me quite a while. I could do it some other time. Should I do it now? 44 minutes? No. Does this place not have like a bathroom? Like upstairs? Sizable wardrobe has men's vest and clothesline. Go out, search it. Nothing but clothes. Left side's women's clothes, men's side is right. Ugh. Nothing too fancy or expensive looking, but all in all, plenty of different clothes. Okay. Bedside tables always have stuff in, right? Nightstand with an alarm clock and small bedside lamps. Heavy book leaning against it. Guideline for the wine sommelier. Let's check the drawers. Sleep mask, earplug, small cross, condoms and pills. There's some strong sleeping pills. The bed looks a little bit messy. The bed, 2 types of pillows, 2 types of bed sheets. Oh, hello.
Huh.
Hey, Mary. Suppose I got something I want analysed in the lab. Could I give it you? It's not really a standard procedure. Suppose if you give me something you needed a fast resort on, sure. Give it to me and I'll bring it to the lab later. But only one thing, okay? It'll take me a while to analyse something properly anyway. Deal, you got something in mind? Linda, would you be so kind? You want to analyse this? Sure. Why the fuck not? Is that a calendar? A calendar might be useful. Calendar, earliest birthdays, waste collection dates, hostel guests, arrival dates. Rebecca's own birthday was only about a week ago. Date of the murder doesn't have any notes. There are 3 entries for this week. Friday it lists Sean's birthday. Saturday it lists EOS party. For Sunday it lists road trip with Adam. Doesn't seem like she was planning on dying. Not sure, but this is probably the same handwriting as the one on the poster. Anything in the trash? Sometimes people are stupid, throw stuff in the trash, maybe?
Huh.
Look at that handwritten note. It reads, it's time, Blondie. 10 grand. Pay up this week. Oh, a clue. A clue. Handwriting here doesn't match the handwriting on the post-it note. Let's keep this. Oh, we should have not given her the cartridge. Desktop PC, I can move the hard drive and let someone search later. She'll take a room. I don't have to do it right now. Should I remove it? I think that's worthwhile. Taking the hard drive. Check the hard drive. Check the hard drive. Put different nice, extra nice, lot of tea lights, lots of candles, a few candy bars. Okay. Oh, we're meant to be looking somewhere where the key might be as well. Key for that box. Could something be in the vacuum? I know that sounds silly, but like... Vacuum clean, the bag's empty, no evidence was vacuumed away with this one. Okay. See, I was kind of hoping like, oh, maybe something did get vacuumed away, you know? Oh, there's so many like little drawers here and stuff. Where would a key be? Like on this side. Kitchen sink. Oh, there are a few smears of something in and around the sink. That could be blood. Here we go. Okay. Drawers here hold a few kitchen utensils, a pair of lunch boxes, a stack of dish towels, and a pair of red oven mitts. Also a small piece of paper here that appears to be a shopping list. There's butter, eggs, flour, baking powder, vegetable oil, and powdered sugar. Check these drawers. Necron. Why are you essentially stroking someone's cheek? Are you cheating on me? These compartments and drawers store cutlery, dishes, a few variety of pots and pans, a few decorated plates there with a traditional blue and white pottery style. Illustrations are mostly just floral ornaments. One is a pretty mountain landscape. This looks like from a date or something. Like, cute basket, 2 loaves of bread, bottle of wine, unlabeled glass of jam. That would be like such a cute picnic thing, you know? Small dresser with 2 drawers. Store gloves, hat and shoes, Nancy shoes, mark the print to sort, and some drawer. Possibly for keys. $50 note, okay. Let's check these shoes for boot prints. And that matches the prints. Okay, so it's probably not Adam then, right? Like... Is the key in here? No. You're still sober? No! Drink more wine! Drink more wine! Also, Prosecco. Nice choice. Bathroom cabinet? The day's going good. My date's nearly over, to be fair. It's 11:20. But how's yours going? What's the occasion? Or are you just sort of drinking wine for the sake of drinking wine? No, I'm not one to judge, by the way. I have like my small collection of alcohol next to me. Box of Q-tips, hairdryer, 2 toothbrushes, medicine cabinet. Just essentials, nothing suspicious. Okay, I don't think there's anything in here. I'll go back to the street. I think we will for now. Yeah. We still didn't find the key. Also, there's like little angry names there, but I think we can. Just reading your dad's supply. I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. Let's get a lay of the land. I mean, just stay safe, you know? Stay safe. I can't drink when I'm sad. I just get really like, it sort of elevates it, you know? So we've got a kitchen there. It's like a door's locked, okay. So we got some beds here. Who are you? Hello. Hello, hello. Well, we're questioning you. I feel like I'm actually doing something useful.
Oh.
No, that's totally valid. That's totally valid. But yeah, still stay safe though. Finish my milky. Okay. Are you playing Skyrim whilst watching me? Okay, that is pretty cozy, to be fair. Are you just playing like vanilla Skyrim, or are you sort of doing anything, you know, like any special mod packs or anything? Hello, officer. What do you want to know? Let's start with your name. I'd also like to see your IG. My name is Adam Gray. My IG here. Oh, this is Adam.
Huh.
I'm the Mindcop. Nice to meet you. Tell me about yourself. Do you work here at this camp? I do. I help out in the hostel and the bar. I also sometimes make my own absinthe for the bar. I like him. I've changed my mind. I like him. He's not a suspect anymore. Anyone that makes their own absinthe is immediately a friend of mine. It's been a while since the last batch. So you were living with Rebecca, right? Yeah, during the season I was staying in her house. After her parents moved out, she thought that the house would be too big for only one person. It was a good arrangement. Can you please describe the events of Monday night for me? Conquest of Skyrim. Oh, okay. That sounds sick. Does it make it like into a kind of strategy game then? Can you please describe the events of Monday night for me in order and if possible with estimates of when exactly things happened? Alright, once again, I left the bar to meet with Josh at 8 PM. Rebecca was at home doing some work on her lanterns. I don't think she had any plans for the night. She didn't look like it. She didn't mention anything. When I arrived at the bar, Josh was already there. No one else was in the bar with us. That sounds like really cool though. Yeah, Necron, can you make a note of that please? Because that sounds really cool. We talked about some personal stuff, decided to go home at 1 AM. Okay. I left the bar, both went straight home, nothing was out of the ordinary. The door was closed, I assumed Rebecca was already asleep, so I quietly drank some water and went upstairs. When I saw her and all that blood, the knife, I immediately rushed to her, screaming at her. I was checking for any signs of life, she was very pale. Does that mean it's going to be his footprint? Okay. Well, I'd probably start a new save for something like that, to be fair. Not played Skyrim in a while. I had a really good save going. I put like 70 hours into this one game. Like I completed the main story and then I was just doing a bunch, like, you know, a bunch of side stuff, and then the game just like really like it's just like my save corrupted or something, and yeah, Skyrim things. Checking for any signs of life, she was very pale. I remember when I checked for a pulse, my hands were completely covered in blood. I think I blanked for a few minutes before I got up and finally called the police. I cleaned my hands in the kitchen sink. Oh, so that's where the blood around the sink came from. Okay. Left the house to get help from Josh. Yeah, Skyrim is kind of buggy. It's kind of part of the charm, but it can be annoying. Yeah. He had his name knocked on his caravan door for at least a minute, but he didn't respond. I resigned and sat in the front of Rebecca's house to wait for the cops. I don't quite remember when the officer arrived, but it felt like an eternity. That officer told me to get whatever I needed from the house and move to the hostel for now. Oh, they're both, like, good questions. Oh, did you move the body in any way? Maybe slightly. She was already on the couch. On the couch? She wasn't. Swim through that. What the fuck? Skyrim things. I mean, he probably didn't respond to his knocking because he was like fucking passed out drunk. The door was closed. Was it locked? Did you lock it? I didn't lock that door. I guess you could lock it, but you need a key to open it from the outside anyway, so I didn't bother. You were living in a house with Rebecca. What's a relationship the two of you had? Well, oh, they were doing the stinky. I want everyone to know, so I kept this a secret from most in the camp, but we were a couple. At this point, it's probably an open secret anyway. I really don't want to elaborate, so if you could kindly not ask me about that anymore. The stinky dirty. I want to ask about the boxes, because I feel like she might be like packing up or something, or I don't know. A lot of stuff in boxes at Rebecca's house. What's up with that? Rebecca and I were planning to quit and move place somewhere else. I'm sorry. Any recent arguments? No, it was all good. Was there any abnormalities in her behaviour? The stinky dirty. No, not really. There was one thing that was on my mind. She started having these meetings with Sean. Sean and Rebecca were good friends, so I normally wouldn't think of anything of it. However, I noticed she tries to keep the meeting secret from me. Ooh, does he owe her money? Or was she cheating? Is she a hoe? Was she doing the dirty stinky with like more than one person? She even lied to me where she was going when she met with him. Should we talk about the note? I think that could be useful. I found this in the trash in the room where Rebecca was murdered. What is it? Good question. A blackmail note? The use of blondie hair makes me think Sean might know something about this. Just a hunch, but I've heard him call someone blondie. See? See? Oh no, tips is starting to hit. Well, got a footprint. Let's talk about the romance. And Adam at the bar. Paul's condition. Sean meeting. See, I think that's the most important one. You told me Rebecca was meeting Sean behind your back. Were you worried she was cheating on you? Well, I guess so, but I guess I was worried in general. It's hard for me to understand why she would hang out with someone like Sean at all. Oh, is he a bit of a shit? Talk about Josh and Adam at the bar? Me and Josh were at the bar from 8 PM to 1 AM on the night of Rebecca's murder. Can anyone attest to that? No, I told you, we were alone. Suspicious. Can you give me more details on your relationship with Rebecca? Like, when did you become a couple? Why did you decide to keep it a secret from the others? I told you, I don't want to talk about it. This really isn't any of your business. Sorry, but if you want me to find out who did this, you're gonna have to trust me here. What made you think I care about that? You can't change what happened. There's no way out of this out. Oh no. Is he having like a mental breakdown? Now get on with your questions. Oh. That's a bit of a weird response. Like, if one of your loved ones gets murdered, surely you'd like want the killers to be found, like no matter what it took, you know? Probably his footprints. Could you show me your shoe soles? Yes, if I must. It's a match. Wait, what? When you found Rebecca, you went... you went to check her pulse, right? Yes. Was there blood on the ground? I don't remember, I think so, yes. There was a lot of blood. I guess if I told you left footprints in the blood, you probably wouldn't deny it, right? What? No, I told you. Both my hands were covered with blood. Suspicious. He's back on my sus list. Can we mindfuck him? I mean, mindcop him. I feel like Sean's gonna be a red herring though. What tags I'm looking? What? We just messed the Lelo up. Oh no. Oh! Shit. Let me retry it for free. Try again, you always get one free. Okay, we get one free retry. It's a very weird game, we'll say that much. Oh no, we've ballsed it! Oh no. Why are the seconds going down so bloody quickly? They're going down so bloody quickly. This doesn't seem fair. Flipping heck. Yeah, that's like flying down. My god. Going down so quickly. Flipping heck. What are his, like, stinky dirty secrets? I need like a yellow in that corner or something. That'll do. Wait, that was a really nice combo. I think we've done it this time. Okay. This seems like worth spending the extra time. We got like so many combos. Admittedly, some of them were quite accidental, but first time, yeah. Okay, we'll do the truth first. Thank you for the biddies. Shall we have a pickle? Oh. Pickle. I want to taste my pickle. I think it's lemon lime. Hey, Master Joel. Rebecca. Not it. That truth was shit. Didn't tell us anything. Okay, let's do the lie. Come on, pal, what's up? We're here for you, you know. You're one of us, and we're leaving no one behind, so you'd better go out, my friends. Let me give you a hand. Thank you. This is why I'm gonna stick together, you know? What? So is Joshua, like, not friend? Imagine it was Linda. Linda's the murderer. Hey, Nancy. My name is A. I heard you're getting close to Becca. Don't worry, man. I'm happy for you two. You're seriously a great addition to this dual camp. Thanks, Sean. So that's Sean. He seems like a bit of an arsehole. I like this guy. Okay. What a relief. I go into the rooms now. That's not told us a whole lot. We didn't even get any purple ones, did we? We were just getting yellow and blue. I feel like we should just even it out, you know? Just make it like as even as possible. Maybe blue. Maybe everyone has different colours, you know? I reckon everyone's got like different colours. So like it was blue and yellow for him, but like next time it could be like yellow and purple. Black leather jacket. Okay. Not incredibly helpful. Oh. Spacious. I'll look through this with someone else in the room. Okay. I mean, I would. Like, I'm a police officer. Like, if he says, like, what are you doing? It's like, well, none of your fucking business. It's police business. Police shit. Okay. No! No! I don't want the end of the bloody demo. I want to know who did it. Unacceptable. God damn it. Unimpressed. Gotta wait now. Cadbury ad? What?